This is an overview video of our TroopMaster Web 2.0 for Girl Scouts. In this video, I will be showing you some of the features of the Girl Scout program and also how to get to our other videos for TroopMaster Web. Right now you're seeing the application in our dark theme. This can easily be changed by going to File and then Light Theme if you prefer. And we also have screens custom tailored for mobile devices as well. Under the File menu, you'll find basic general settings, account settings and passwords, user groups and permissions, where you will set the permissions on which groups have access to which areas of the program, a complete log of who's changed what in the system, when they changed it, what the old values were, what the new values are. You can customize a custom website for your Girl Scout troop by going to Customize Website. You can open your archive. The archive is where your scouts and adults or activities are archived into the archive database, and you don't really want to delete these items. You want them stored for later in case you need to retrieve them back into your active database. Under Activities, we have Activity Management. This is where you'll find all of your activities. You can quickly see the details on the activity, your attendance, the RSVP status for your scouts or adults, registration information. You can edit this by clicking Edit. Here you can schedule an email reminder for this activity. You can edit the attendance, set up your registration, your permission slips, and your activity documents. Now, when someone registers for an activity, they'll get to a page that looks like this. You'll see the permission slip and the documents that you selected for that activity. And they can also RSVP yes, no, or maybe. Maybe can be hidden under File and Settings if you don't want to give your users a choice of selecting maybe and you just want a yes, no. And then they submit their RSVP. You also have this available in Calendar View. Each activity type has a different color. This can be changed under Activities, Define Activity Types. You can subscribe to the calendar, so your personal Google Calendar, for instance, can subscribe to this calendar, so you'll see all of your troop activities within your personal calendar on your phone. You can create recurring activities that happen, every week, like your meetings. Adults, you can get to your adult management. This is going to list all of your adult members within your unit. In here, you can click on View, get to their personal information, their emergency medical remarks and other documents, leadership positions, their training, special awards, vehicles, and their service years. We also have a quick entry where you can quickly enter information to add members to your unit. And group credit, where you can group credit special awards, training, and swimming. You can define custom fields, new special awards, leadership positions, training courses, point of contact categories, and point of contact skills that are not already in the system. So if you want to add your own custom items to these areas, you can. And you can transfer and receive your adults from another unit using TroopMaster. Okay, let's go to Advancement and then Girl Scout Advancement. And let's take a look at that over here on our mobile page as well. Here you can see your scouts. And let's just pick one of the scouts here. This scout is a senior scout, so let's click on senior and take a look at her badges here. So you have your badges, awards, and journeys. So you can see exactly what she's working on or what she's completed with a completion date or a percentage progress bar. Same thing in the mobile view. For the awards, you can simply drop down, select award, click add. You can see that the World Thinking Day, you only have to complete one or more of the following activities. So if you were to come into this award and just give her a date for one of these, it knows that she's 100% complete. So then you can add a completion date if you like. And then you can see that it's complete. You also have your journeys, where you have the actual journeys up top and the individual awards at the bottom. Once she's completed all of the Change It awards, it will automatically give her credit for the journey itself up top. You also have group credit options. This allows you to easily come in, select your scouts, select what they've done, if they're all in the same group, you can pick, what they just completed, put in a date and hit credit, and then all of the scouts you selected will then have credit for those requirements. You can also define custom awards in the system. So if a scout award is not already in the system, you can define your own and define the requirements for them. That'll be discussed in more details in another video, and I'll show you how to get to those videos at the end of this video. You've got fundraisers. Here you can come in, pick a fundraiser, and click Edit. You can add your products. You can put in new products and the wholesale price and the retail price. If you want to enable wholesale pricing, just check this box. And if you want to allow return items, you check this box. You can get into your sales, so the sales for each scout. And you can see how many of each item was ordered. You can also see the payments the scout has made, and it'll give you total sales, total paid, and balance at the top. From the Scouts menu, you can get to Scout Management, quick entry to quickly enter your scouts. Your patrols, select your group of scouts. If you want to group your scouts in subgroups, you can do that, and then you can filter them within the program with what we're calling patrols. You have some group credit options. You can group credit training, swimming, and the leadership unit election. The leadership unit election is if your leadership is changing within your unit and you want to change all the leadership positions for all of your girls at one time, this is where you would go. You can define the custom fields, special awards, leadership position, and training courses. Promote all your scouts to the next grade level each year. And you can transfer and receive your scouts from another unit using TroopMaster. So in Scout Management, again, you can see their personal information, emergency medical, their parental contacts, leadership positions, training, family vehicles, and service years. You can get to the same thing in the mobile pages. We have our reports. There's over 100 reports in the system to help you get all the data that you need for your unit. We have our activities reports, which includes your individual activity, which will give you the details for that particular activity, activities by a certain type, an activity list, your registration, which will go over your RSVP status, who's RSVP'd for different events. Individual participation will show you who's participated in an event or a type. Participation summary, your unit activity totals and unit calendar. We have adult reports as well. The adult personal data will give you all of your personal data for each adult. General purpose worksheet allows you to select columns for each adult. Having meetings, awards list, leader phone list, training list, and training matrix. You kind of have to just go through all these and see what data they put out for you, but they're very comprehensive and give you all the data that you need. Our advancement reports, I'll open one of these for you. Here's the badge details report. You can select your scouts. You can tell it to use each scout's current level, or you can select a level if you like. Do completed awards and awards in progress, or all awards. So all awards is going to show you every single award, which most likely you wouldn't want. But you can come back and say awards in progress will only show you the awards that scouts are working on. You can also show the completed awards, which will show both. We also have our Court of Awards, which you'll run each month or each time you hand out all of your awards to your scouts that they've earned. It'll go through between a certain starting and ending date and give you a list of all the awards that you need to purchase, and also who's earned each award so you can hand them out during your ceremony. We have our custom reports, which allow you to select your own fields that you want for your report purposes. You can give it a title. You can select what you want for each column. You You can also export these as CSV if you like. If you want to save this report for another time, you can do that as well. Over basic data collection forms, mailing and custom labels, and or other system definitions within the program. Under email, you can go to email to send out a quick message to whatever recipients you choose. It's really easy to use. Just hit compose. You select your recipients. You can pick from your adults, your scouts, or any of the filters here. And when you're done composing your message, you just click send. You can also send a text message. To send a text message, each person will have to have a cell phone number in the system and also a cell phone provider. That can be found under the Scout personal information. Click edit here. I'll show you on this screen. We've got a cell phone number and a cell phone provider. You can change your email settings, set up email groups. Now, email groups are really neat because you can assign individuals to a group. Let's create a new test group here. And then you can assign these individuals to that group. And when you send an email to test.vags123@troopmaster.email or whatever your friendly name would go in this area here, everyone in that group will get that email. So you can do this from your Gmail account or your Hotmail account or Yahoo or whatever you're using. Just simply send an email to test.yourfriendlyname@troopmaster.email, and these individuals will get that email. The weekly newsletter. A newsletter is sent out each week on Sunday. You simply come in here, you check Enable Newsletter. You can have it include activities and RSVP links. You can add your own custom text to the top of the newsletter and the subject of the email that they'll be receiving. You also pick one of those email groups that you want the newsletter to go to each week. Now, when they get the newsletter, what it's going to look like based on these settings is something like this. So it's got your custom text at the top, it's got your upcoming events and RSVP links. When someone clicks on this link, it's going to take them to that registration page that you saw earlier to where they can then register for that event. You can also set up PayPal cost items when you edit your registration for that activity, and you'll see PayPal buttons here to where they can pay for the event if necessary as well. Unit, you have your general information, unit documents if you want to upload documents that your members can download. Custom filters, that's pretty neat. What you can do there is create your own filter. You can name it whatever you like. And then add members to that filter. And to save it. Okay, so now I've just created a custom filter. And if I come over here to my adults, or one of my reports, let's go to one of my reports, adult personal data. and look at my drop downs, I now have that custom filter that I created, and it'll just show me the adults that I've added to that list. Okay, well that was just a quick overview of the menu of our TroopMaster Web GS program. To get to other how-to videos, you can click the question mark at the top of your program, which will take you to a FAQs page, and in there you'll see links to our how-to videos. And these videos, a lot of our videos are based off of our Boy Scout program, but the screens are pretty much the same. We have our general program settings, your website theme, which is your dark or light theme, goes over your account passwords, your group permissions, quick data entry, email groups, fundraisers. It goes over all this information that I quickly touched on in a lot more detail. So I highly recommend going there and watching these videos. They're very informative and will show you exactly what the Girl Scout program can do for your unit. I will provide a link to this page in the YouTube video. And if you guys have any questions, just shoot us an email. Or if you'd like to see other videos, let us know that as well. And have a great day.